Gagne to come outside, but
I don't trust going out at any capacity.
Her fellow poll worker, 70-yeold Shalia
Criminals.
Millage, didn't want Gagne to go outside either.
Because there's too many people being kidnapped by ICE. And I can't run behind her, you know what I'm saying?
There was a lull in voters, and Gagne says she told the agents to come inside to talk to her.
I have a copy if you decide you want to do it.
A man and a woman with ICE badges came in, and Millage and another poll worker recorded it. Millage can be heard trying to notify city officials.
And ICE came here to
911.
bring a warning to one of our workers.
It's illegal under federal law for armed federal law enforcement to come inside a polling place. A recent New York law also bars immigration agents entering voting sites without a judicial warrant.
I think the whole thing was a comedy of errors from beginning.
It's not a comedy of errors. It's you motherfuckers are illegal criminal kidnappers breaking laws.
Confirmed through a DHS contact that the people with badges were real agents. He said as a poll
Breaking
inspector,
laws.
Gagne should have known not to invite the agents in.
No, it's they should have known not to go in because they broke the law.
Her up on that offer.
Gagne says that
They made an
agents had a
illegal
whole
mistake.
file
She didn't
about
make
her.
an illegal
Like,
mistake.
my name,
Oh, they had a
address,
whole file.
Date of birth, height, weight, eye color.
Jeff B.I.
Gagne
came to
says
my
they
house
asked her
for
to sign a
anti-Trump,
document that claimed her
pro-American
post might violate a federal law
YouTube
that
comments.
says it's unlawful to threaten or intimidate a federal officer. The notice asked her to delete her post. Gagne did not sign the document and says the agents never showed her which post was at issue. She believes they were talking about a post featuring a photo of the ICE agent who fatally shot Renee Macklin Good in Minnesota. She'd posted it in January, with a comment saying the Minnesota Star Tribune had identified the agent as Jonathan Ross. She'd written, "I think today is a great day for Jonathan to be indicted."
And
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
is.
say anything
And so is every
that
day
would
since then.
incite violence.
Perry Grossman of the New York Civil Liberties Union says demanding government accountability for the killing of an American citizen is a highly protected form of political speech.
Presenting her in person with a warning notice, and I've never heard of such a thing before, just strikes me as an attempt to chill that demand for accountability.
Struck him
He
as that
says
lightning
this
bolt
is the
strike.
kind of
Thanks,
speech
Barry.
DHS is
That
going
was
after.
awesome.
It's an attempt to redefine First Amendment rights.
No, it's just intimidation from a fascist, terrorist ICE agency.
The surprise star team of takes on Saudi Arabia, Houston. This is the first World Cup of the small island nation, and yet the squad against soccer powerhouses like Spain and Uruguay. This year's
Soccer
guest is
shit
covering the
sport.
World Cup and says it's not just a herd; it is African.
Trump a peace prize. They're fascist.
Teams like Spain,
Watch
England,
women's or other
Brazil
gender
are
soccer.
having uneven performances. And meanwhile, a lot of
cares?
African teams are killing it.
Good job, African
Egypt
teams.
is having a historic run. Ghana, well, let's talk about that game.
I hope you guys
in which
win it all.
England didn't even score. The Democratic Republic of Congo tied mighty Portugal. And then there's Morocco. In the last World Cup in 2022, they made it to the semifinals, a first for an African team. At their recent game against Brazil, Moroccan superfan Mustafa Chilia told NPR, it's time to stop calling them underdogs.
We're not underdogs. We are here for the title. Underdogs, that was like back in 1998. 2026 is in America. We're gonna prove them like that. 2022 was not like fluke. So
They tied that game against Brazil 1-1, and they haven't lost a single game at this World Cup. Zayn Nabi hosts the podcast On the Whistle about African soccer. And he says Morocco's been planning. Over 2 years ago, they built a world-class elite training site and academy.
The king of that country made a decision that they were going to invest in football and they were going to use it as soft power. A host of stars are turning down the opportunity to play for European nations by playing for Morocco.
This, Navi says, is key to understanding the power of African soccer right now. The return of the diaspora, immigrants and children of African immigrants who are choosing to go back and play for the home country. Sports journalist Meher Mazahi with the blog Africa's a Country agrees. Consider Moroccan midfielder Ayoub Houad.
He's considered to be one of the best talents in French football. France wanted him, and glad he turned that down and decided to represent the Moroccan national team.
Another major factor at play this year is that Africa has benefited the most from FIFA's expansion of teams playing in the World Cup. In the last Cup, Africa allowed 5 teams. This time around, they got to send twice as many. Enter the runaway of this year.
So Vozinha, the Cape Verde goalkeeper.
If you've been following African soccer, you know Cape Verde has been making waves for nearly a decade. Nazabi points out about half of the team was born abroad.
For a country like Cape Verde, which has a huge diaspora, the diaspora can be an essential resource that they use to build their squads.
Still, the big question is, how long can Cape Verde last? Tying to Uruguay and Spain is impressive, but in order to be World Cup champs, you gotta start winning games. Maher Nazabi agrees, but African soccer, he says, is playing the long game. By 2030, he predicts the Cup, co-hosted in Morocco, is gonna be a whole other story.
Africa's been steadily and incrementally progressing really since the 1970s. I think it's going to take probably a few more World Cup cycles, but don't be surprised if by 2030, 2034, we're talking about African teams as not just contenders, but real favorites.
If it's not rigged, anybody can win.
Soccer fans, you can't say you haven't been warned. Jasmine Garz, Hearing News.
Warned. Why do you need a warning that Africa's going to be the soccer powerhouse? The African teams are going to be the ones who win all the matches, hopefully from now until forever. And if that makes people not to want to watch soccer because they're racist, good. Because fuck soccer anyway. Soccer's a trash sport. They gave Trump a fake peace prize. Along with Palestine, thanks. Hey, help support Milat Kiros. We have a candidate in Colorado, Milat Kiros. She's running against the genocider, Deanna DeGette.